Hi, it's Lynn Montai, and like many people, I learned to worry during my formative years. I believed worry was a necessity. Everyone did it to demonstrate love and concern, perhaps focus or steer things to avoid disaster or manage fear of uncertainty. One day, my son changed all that by sharing the best definition I've ever heard for worry. Worry is interest you pay in advance on a debt you may never owe. Upon hearing that, I gradually began to challenge my beliefs about worry. I had been making an unhelpful choice I didn't have to make, and doing it made me feel, well, worse. I was choosing worry out of habit, and I had to ask myself why I would, when its main function only amplifies my worst fears about life. Now, I'm not here to try to talk you out of worry because you already know it's unhealthy for you, not to mention a misuse of your imagination. Although you can have that conversation with yourself at another time if you wish. What I do want to offer is a kinder and gentler way of relating to life and caring for your needs, your health, your well being. You are more likely to have a worrisome frame of mind if you're squarely and predominantly focused on problems, personal problems, other people's problems, problems of the world. Now, I don't advocate turning a blind eye to problems. They come up to be seen, experienced, and learned from. But there are countless ways to interpret, respond, and act in the face of them. You will argue, and I will agree, that when you're up very, very close to an unwanted circumstance, it's hard to see beyond habituated choices. But if worry is not helpful and can actually be counterproductive to health and well being, it's worth taking a few minutes to consider alternatives. To help with that, take a look at this illustration depicting two stances or approaches to life and work, one of reacting on the left and creating on the right. At the 12 o'clock position is the focus of attention. In the reactive stance, your focus is on the problem, obstacle, or threat. Because these are usually seen as undesirable, we're likely motivated to move away from them and the anxiety, fear, embarrassment that they carry. Taking action with this motivation may indeed keep the problem at bay, but resisting something unwanted expends considerable energy and usually takes persistent guardedness to prevent its return. So you may also be concerned about being poised for the next expected threat. Being preoccupied with problems fosters a cycle and, in some cases, a lifetime of problem management. It also creates a comfortable home for, guess what? Worry. In the creative stance, the focus is on a vision, solution, or outcome. It may be a creative solution to the root cause of a persistent problem, or it may even be a painting of a country landscape on canvas. Either way, the action that's inspired is a movement toward what you want to create, and it arises out of love, commitment, or desire. Not protection, but a generative force that will be fulfilled as it expresses and creates. Out of that action, a new vision may be born. Whether acting in resistance or in creation, each begets more of itself. And upon grasping this, you may want to ask yourself where you spend the preponderance of your time, reacting or creating. A real life example can be seen with your local fire department. Most of us think its focus is reacting to fires and other emergencies all the time. The truth is that they spend the vast majority of their time and energy creating safe conditions through fire safety training, emergency training, reliable equipment, fire safety codes, and community education, not putting out fires. That is by design and directly reduces the number of life-threatening emergencies they have to contend with. While there will be a few problems that require ongoing management, most offer an opportunity for a creative solution or call us to a more potent expression of love and commitment. In summary, we have a choice about where we place our focus. We have a choice about how we see and interpret unexpected or unwanted circumstances. And finally, we have a choice about what we want to foster, a worrisome, guarded existence or an uplifting field of potential. Of course, the choice is yours. Now you can access the reactive and creative stance illustration at the link below. Until next time, the choice is yours.